Deep within the Appalachian woods, there's a place where the trees seem to whisper tales of terror. But do you dare to listen? The region's rich history is marred by stories of mysterious disappearances, unexplained occurrences, and unsolved murders. It's a land where the veil between reality and the unknown is thin, and the darkness that lurks within the shadows is all too real. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a dense forest, the trees towering above you like sentinels of the unknown. The air is thick with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves. You can feel the weight of history bearing down upon you, the whispers of the forest growing louder with every step. It's a place where the past and present collide, where the lines between truth and myth blur, and the boundaries between reality and madness are stretched to the breaking. But what secrets lie hidden in these woods? What terrors lurk in the shadows, waiting to strike? We'll delve into the cases of the Brown Mountain Lights, a phenomenon where strange, glowing orbs have been spotted in the woods for centuries. This enigmatic event has captivated the imagination of locals and visitors alike, leaving many to wonder if these lights are a harbinger of doom or a mere trick of the light. The Brown Mountain Lights have been a source of fascination for centuries, with reported sightings dating back to the 1800s. While some attribute these lights to natural phenomena like ball lightning or even UFOs, others believe they're a manifestation of something far more sinister. For those who've witnessed these lights up close, the experience is nothing short of terrifying. They describe seeing glowing orbs hovering in the sky, pulsing with an otherworldly energy that seems to draw them in with an otherworldly power. But the Brown Mountain Lights are just the tip of the iceberg. Beneath the surface of these woods lies a labyrinth of secrets, a tangled web of mystery and terror that's been woven over centuries. From eerie legends to real-life encounters, we'll explore the roots of fear that run deep in Appalachia. We'll delve into the world of the Appalachian folk, a culture steeped in tradition and superstition, where the line between reality and myth is blurred, and the darkness that lurks within the shadows is all too real. As we step deeper into the heart of these woods, you'll encounter the eerie tales of the Boo Hags, a legend that's been passed down through generations of Appalachian folk. These malevolent spirits are said to haunt the woods, preying on the living and feasting on their fear. They're a reminder that in these woods, the veil between the living and the dead is thin, and the darkness that lurks within the shadows is all too real. But the Boo Hags are just one of many terrors that lurk within these woods. We'll also explore the stories of the Spearfinger, a monster from Cherokee legend who's said to roam the woods, preying on the unwary and feasting on their fear. This creature is a harbinger of doom, a symbol of the darkness that lurks within the shadows, waiting to strike. As we journey deeper into the heart of these woods, you'll encounter the stories of real-life encounters with the supernatural. From ghostly apparitions to UFO sightings, these tales will leave you questioning what's real and what's just a product of the human imagination. We'll explore the world of cryptozoology, where the unknown creatures of the woods are said to roam free, waiting to be discovered. The Appalachian woods are a place where the boundaries between reality and myth are blurred, and the darkness that lurks within the shadows is all too real. It's a land where the veil between the living and the dead is thin, and the whispers of the forest grow louder with every step. As we delve deeper into the heart of these woods, you'll encounter terrors that will leave you sleeping with the lights on, wondering what secrets lie hidden in the shadows, waiting to be uncovered. But the Appalachian woods are more than just a place of terror and mystery. They're also a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there's always hope. From the stories of the Brown Mountain Lights to the legends of the Boo Hags and the Spearfinger, these woods are a place where the past and present collide, where the lines between truth and myth blur, and the boundaries between reality and madness are stretched to the breaking point. As we conclude our journey into the heart of these woods, you'll be left with a sense of wonder and awe, a sense of the unknown that lurks within the shadows, waiting to be uncovered. The Appalachian woods are a place where the veil between reality and the unknown is thin, and the darkness that lurks within the shadows is all too real. But it's also a place of beauty and wonder, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there's always hope. So, what secrets lie hidden in these woods? What terrors lurk in the shadows, waiting to strike? We'll continue to explore the mysteries of the Appalachian woods in our next segment, where we'll delve into the world of the Mothman, a legendary creature said to roam the woods, preying on the unwary and feasting on their fear. Until then, stay tuned, and remember, the Appalachian woods are a place where the darkness that lurks within the shadows is all too real. You've always been drawn to the mysterious allure of the Appalachian woods. The whispered tales of terror, the unexplained occurrences, and the unsolved murders seem to beckon you deeper into the heart of this foreboding landscape. As we continue our journey into the dark, we're going to explore some of the most chilling stories that have been passed down through generations. Today, we're focusing on the eerie phenomenon known as the Brown Mountain Lights. Imagine standing at the edge of a forest, the only sound being the soft rustling of leaves beneath your feet. Suddenly, you notice a faint glow in the distance. It's a light that seems to pulse with an otherworldly energy, as if beckoning you closer. This is what the Brown Mountain Lights are all about, an inexplicable spectacle that has captivated the imagination of people for centuries. The question is, what's behind this enigmatic display? As we delve deeper into the mystery of the Brown Mountain Lights, we'll be exploring the stories of those who claim to have encountered these glowing orbs. From hikers to locals, these individuals have reported experiencing terrifying consequences after stumbling upon the lights. One such story is of a group of friends who ventured into the woods, eager to catch a glimpse of the elusive phenomenon. What they experienced that night would change their lives forever. According to eyewitness accounts, the group was trekking through the forest when they noticed a faint light in the distance. Initially, they thought it was just a hiker with a flashlight, but as they drew closer, they realized it was something much more sinister. The light seemed to be moving of its own accord, pulsating with an energy that made their skin crawl. As they watched in horror, the light began to take on a life of its own, twisting and turning in ways that defied explanation. The group tried to flee, but their feet seemed rooted to the spot. They were paralyzed with fear, unable to move or speak. It was as if they were under some sort of supernatural spell. The light continued to dance before their eyes, its intensity growing stronger with each passing moment. Eventually, the group managed to break free from its trance-like state and flee the forest, but the experience left them shaken to the core. This is just one of the many stories that have been passed down about the Brown Mountain Lights. While some claim it's a natural phenomenon, others believe it's something far more sinister, a harbinger of doom, a warning sign that something malevolent lurks in the woods. As we continue our journey into the heart of the Appalachian woods, we'll be exploring more tales of mysterious encounters, eerie whispers in the darkness, and unexplained sounds that seem to emanate from nowhere. Imagine walking through the forest, the only sound being the soft crunch of leaves beneath your feet. Suddenly, you hear a faint whispering in your ear. It's a soft, raspy voice that seems to be calling your name. You spin around, but there's no one there. The voice grows louder, more insistent, until you're convinced that something is trying to communicate with you. This is the kind of experience that has left many hikers and locals questioning their sanity. But it's not just the Brown Mountain Lights that are causing concern. There are reports of unexplained sounds echoing through the forest, sounds that seem to come from nowhere and everywhere at the same time. Some claim to have heard disembodied voices, while others have reported hearing the sound of footsteps, even though they're alone in the woods. What's behind these eerie sounds? Is it a natural phenomenon, or something more sinister? As we continue our journey into the heart of the Appalachian woods, we'll be exploring more of these mysterious encounters, delving deeper into the heart of the forest to uncover the secrets that lie within. But be warned, once you enter this world, there's no turning back. You'll be drawn into a realm of terror and wonder, where the lines between reality and the unknown are blurred beyond recognition. The Appalachian woods are a place of mystery and terror, where the veil between reality and the unknown seems to be at its thinnest. As we continue our journey, we'll be exploring the darker corners of this foreboding landscape, where the brown mountain lights are just the tip of the iceberg. Stay tuned, because the next chapter in our journey is about to take a dark and terrifying turn. You've always been drawn to the mysterious allure of the Appalachian woods, where the trees seem to whisper tales of terror. But do you dare to listen? As we continue our journey into the dark, we're going to explore a phenomenon that's left many people shaken: the shadow people of the woods. Imagine walking through a dense forest, surrounded by nothing but the sounds of nature. Suddenly, you catch a glimpse of something out of the corner of your eye. A dark figure, lurking just beyond the trees, watching and waiting. This is what many people claim to have experienced in the Appalachian woods: encounters with the shadow people. But who or what are these shadowy figures? Are they spirits, demons, or something more mundane? The truth is, no one really knows. But what we do know is that the stories of these encounters are eerily similar, and they're leaving people with more questions than answers. Take the case of Sarah, a hiker who ventured into the woods alone one night. She claimed to have seen a dark figure following her, its presence so intense that she could feel its eyes on her skin. When she finally emerged from the forest, shaken and confused, she described the figure as being tall and imposing, with an otherworldly presence. But Sarah's experience wasn't an isolated incident. Many others have come forward with similar stories, describing dark figures lurking in the woods, watching and waiting. Some have even reported finding strange symbols etched into trees, as if the shadow people are trying to communicate with us. And then there are the unexplained footprints. Yes, you read that right. Footprints that seem to appear out of nowhere, only to vanish into thin air. Some have even reported finding strange markings in the dirt, as if the shadow people are leaving their calling card. So what do these strange occurrences mean? Are they the result of our collective imagination, or is something more sinister at play? The truth is, we may never know for sure. But one thing is certain: the stories of the shadow people are leaving people with more questions than answers. As we delve deeper into the world of the shadow people, we'll examine the evidence that suggests they're more than just figments of the imagination. We'll talk to experts, gather first-hand accounts, and explore the theories that attempt to explain these mysterious encounters. But for now, let's ask the question on everyone's mind: what are the shadow people, and what do they want from us? Is it possible that they're trying to communicate with us, or are they simply watching and waiting for their next victim? These are the questions that have haunted the Appalachian woods for centuries, and it's up to us to uncover the truth. As we continue our journey into the dark, we'll explore the depths of human fear and the mysteries that lie beyond. But for now, let's leave you with a question. Have you ever experienced something strange in the woods? A feeling of being watched? A glimpse of something out of the corner of your eye? Share your story with us in the comments below, and let's continue this conversation. As we move forward, we'll explore more stories of the shadow people and the terrifying experiences that have left people shaken. But for now, let's leave you with a thought. What if the shadow people are more than just a myth? What if they're a warning, a sign that something is lurking just beyond the edge of our perception? The woods are full of secrets, and it's up to us to uncover them. But be warned, the truth may be more terrifying than you ever imagined. You've heard the whispers of the Appalachian woods, the eerie tales that hint at a world beyond our own. Now, we're going to venture deeper into the heart of darkness, where the very fabric of reality seems to unravel. You're walking with me through the dense underbrush, the sunlight filtering through the trees above, casting eerie shadows on the forest floor. We're heading towards the Devil's Den, a place where a family was said to have been consumed by an otherworldly force. A place where the veil between worlds is at its thinnest. The locals call it a portal, a gateway to realms unknown. They whisper of possession, of minds warped by some malevolent entity that lurks just beyond our perception. As we step into the clearing, The air grows thick with an unsettling energy. You can feel it, a presence that seems to seep from the very earth itself. The trees seem to lean in, as if they're sharing a dark secret. The silence is oppressive, heavy with an unspoken weight. It's as if the forest is holding its breath, waiting for something to happen. The family story is one of gradual descent into madness. It began with small, seemingly insignificant incidents. A child's toy moved on its own, a faint scratching sound in the dead of night. But as the days passed, the occurrences grew more frequent, more intense. The family's behavior became increasingly erratic, their actions veering into the realm of the inexplicable. We found cryptic messages scrawled on the trees, symbols that seem to hold a hidden meaning. The locals claim they're a warning, a sign that the devil's den is not a place to be trifled with. But what if these messages are more than just a warning? What if they're a call to something ancient, something that lurks just beyond the edge of our reality? You can feel it now, a creeping sense of unease that's spreading through your veins. The forest seems to be closing in, the trees looming larger with each passing moment. The air is heavy with anticipation, as if something is waiting just beyond the horizon. And then, a faint noise, a rustling in the underbrush, a creaking of branches. It's as if the forest itself is shifting, rearranging its secrets to reveal a new truth. We're not alone in this clearing. Something is watching us, something that's been waiting for us to arrive. The Devil's Den is more than just a place. It's a threshold, a gateway to realms unknown. And we're on the cusp of discovering its secrets, of unraveling the mysteries that lie within. But are we prepared for what we might find? The darkness is deepening, and we're running out of time. You've walked with me through the eerie tales of the Shadow People, and we've delved into the heart of darkness, where the Devil's Den whispers secrets of possession and sacrifice. But now, we're going to uncover the dark history that lies beneath the surface of Appalachia, a region marred by stories of violence, exploitation, and tragedy. You see, the truth behind the terror that haunts these woods is complex, and it's rooted in a history that's been shrouded in secrecy. From the early days of coal mining, where entire towns were built on the backs of slave labor, to the forced relocation of Native American tribes, the Appalachian region has been a breeding ground for conflict and tragedy. Imagine walking through the streets of Harlan County, where the coal mining disasters of the 20th century left entire communities shattered. Or picture the Cherokee removal of 1838, where thousands of Native Americans were forcibly marched from their ancestral lands to Indian Territory. These events are not just historical footnotes. They're the foundation upon which the terror of Appalachia was built. But what's the root cause of this terror? Is it the sinister forces that drove people to madness, or the eerie legends that have been passed down through generations? As we explore the dark history of Appalachia, we'll uncover the truth behind the terror that haunts these woods. We'll examine the historical events that have shaped this region, from the coal mining disasters to the forced relocation of Native American tribes. And we'll look at the eerie legends that have been passed down through generations, the stories of ghostly apparitions, unexplained occurrences, and supernatural events that have been woven into the fabric of Appalachian folklore. But these legends are more than just mere myths. They're a reflection of the trauma and suffering that has been inflicted upon this region. As we dig deeper, we'll find that the terror of Appalachia is not just a product of its dark history, but also of the complex web of cultural and social factors that have shaped this region. From the struggles of the coal miners to the resilience of the Appalachian people, we'll explore the stories that have been hidden in plain sight, stories that will challenge your perceptions and leave you wondering what really lies beneath the surface of Appalachia. And that's what we're going to uncover next, the truth behind the terror that haunts these woods. But for now, let's pause and consider the question: what drives people to madness in the depths of Appalachia? Is it the darkness of the woods, or the darkness within themselves?